Hey TGIM, I did a training for a large group of entrepreneurs yesterday on Zoom, and leading up to that meeting, I was struggling on what to cover, and I was getting in my own way. And I talked to this group, I don't know, a couple months ago, and I'm like, God, I needed to come up with something new that's inspiring, it's impressive, and I was making it all about me. And then I thankfully stopped that, prayed over it, and I thought about this quote from Bruce Lee, and he says, I don't fear the man that's practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man that's practiced one kick 10,000 times. And for me, in this world of personal growth and development and having a better life, that concept, right, the one kick that we need to focus on as humans is to be aware of our thinking and our thought lives. And Earl Nightingale said, the strangest secret is we become what we think about. To think is to create. I mean, the thinking and thoughts, go back to biblical times. This isn't a new concept. But in the search of, getting a lot of information and our attention on social media, focus on this, all this stuff, we can start getting into the 10,000 different kicks and lose sight of the one kick, which is always to be aware of what we think about, right? And in Steve Siebold's book, 177 Mental Toughness Secrets of the World-Class Metacognition, I want to read this to you. He says, the masses are heavily influenced by external forces. Like a pinball being bounced around from bumper to bumper, their outer world determines their inner world. World-class thinkers are the opposite. Knowing their thoughts control their feelings, the great ones have adopted the habit of thinking about what they think about. Once the performer is aware of the thoughts that create their results, they have the power to change any thought they choose. The masses are victims of their own thoughts. They have the same potential for success as the pros do, yet are simply not paying attention to what they're allowing to enter their minds, and the results are disastrous. So what I told them to do and what I'm telling you to do, grab a piece of paper, schedule time, and write down, what thoughts do I have to stop thinking? What thoughts do I have to stop thinking, right? List those thoughts. The power of that is those thoughts begin to lose power, right? Because when you list those thoughts of the thoughts that you have to stop thinking, you make what is unconscious conscious, and then you can do something about it, right? If you want to write the opposite of that thought, when that limiting belief, that negative thought comes up, just say stop, right? Start affirming the opposite. I pull in scripture, right? Whatever it is, or just say stop and say release, release, release. But when you do this exercise, those thoughts lose power, and that's what you want, and that's empowering. And so do the exercise, right? What thoughts do I need to stop thinking? Affirm something different, right? Don't let that stuff come in, right? Stop it, right? Be the gatekeeper of that stuff, and your results in your life will change. All right. Take care. Have a great week.